Welcome in, everyone. Thank you all for joining us for your afternoon weather update on this Friday. Make sure that you all can hear me good before I begin. Again, we just want to welcome you all in, giving everyone a minute to join us and make sure that the sound and audio is good. If you all can give me some thumbs up in the chat to let you all know that you can hear me before I begin there. Now, again, it is a weather impact alert day, and because we are tracking storms getting ready to move into our area. So we're going to dive right into it now as we start off our Friday. I think I said Thursday, but it is Friday. We're getting ready to head into the weekend, and luckily we're not talking a wet weekend all weekend long. But since we are dealing with the chance for severe weather, we're going to start off with our severe weather outlook. And this is what it looks like right now across our area. A level 1 marginal risk is in place for many of our counties across the Brazos Valley as well, dealing with that level 1 marginal risk. Now, you do see that bright yellow color indicating a level 2 slight risk, and that's because we have an increased risk zone across much of our counties, mainly right now sitting west of I-35 into our more northern portions of our area. And that also includes a isolated threat for tornadoes. So along with the chance for hail as well as damaging winds, we will also see the chance for tornadic activity possible as we head into the rest of the day today. So we got to be mindful of that and keep an eye on our weather, and make sure you stay up to date with your 6 News weather team there. You see me step off screen here. I'm just making sure that the sound and the audio and everything is good before I continue to proceed. Make sure everyone can hear me just fine there. It looks like we are good to go. Okay, so as we step through the day, again, you want to use extra caution because we are going to be dealing with some very heavy downpours of rain that could lead to some localized flooding. We seen that yesterday as well, as that isolated cell rode through our area, sparking a severe thunderstorm warning. It led to a lot of flooded streets across Bell County. And so again, we have that threat for tornadic activity today. Here are the safest places to go in your home in the event that a warning is in effect. You want to make sure that you are into the interior walls of your home, not looking outside, not trying to peep out the window, because those very strong winds could knock those windows out or possibly pick up debris that could be flying. And so you want to make sure that you are in the interior hallways, closets, bathrooms, or staircases. If you have one, get underneath the staircase, making sure that you have something to protect your head, whether that be a pillow, a helmet, or anything that will potentially soften the blow of any debris that could fall. Now, if you have a basement, that is the best place to go in your home in the event that a tornado warning is in place. Currently not under any watches, so that's great news there. We're not seeing any tornado watches, but we do have that isolated potential as we go throughout the rest of the day today. And also, I want to make mention that I am on the Facebook chat, so if you all have any questions throughout this live broadcast, make sure that you drop them in the chat there if you are with us on Facebook. And I want to say on our streaming platforms, thank you for joining us there as well. Again, we're tracking the potential for severe weather moving in. Again, we do have a chance for isolated tornado activity, so you want to be mindful of that going throughout the rest of the day today. Here's our setup, and this is why we are seeing that chance for those severe storms rolling through. Now, we have a warm front out ahead of a cold front, and what is known under this is the warm sector. So we're getting a lot of warm Gulf moisture pushing in, and that's why it feels right now warm outside. We're in the upper 70s, and then behind that, cold front system is moving through. So that's going to create instability once that cold air is met with that warm air, spiking up the chance for storms as we go throughout the remainder of the day today. And you can see right where that front is right now is where we're seeing a lot of the heaviest activity already pushing into our area. So throughout the remainder of the afternoon and into the evening, make sure that you have your, if not already, have your weather alerts turned on and staying up to date with us, because again, we have that potential for some heavy storms moving through, and again, a tornadic potential as that front continues to cross our area. But right now, looking near Comanche, Brownwood, Goldthwaite, San Saba, and even into Lampasas County now, you all are beginning to see some heavy rain. We started off the morning very cloudy. We have been dealing with those clouds all day long, and some of us may even encounter a few sprinkles here and there. But now we're bracing ourselves for that cold front that's going to come through, again, bringing us the stormy weather that some of us are already seeing across our viewing area. You see lightning just popped up there. Expect a lot of frequent lightning within these storms as they move through as well. So again, make sure if you're out that you try to limit your travel between those times. Again, mainly these storms will hopefully push through very quickly, but this front could stall out and that could lead to further flooding and then have us in a situation where we could see this storm potentially drag out for the remainder of the night. And really right where that front is positioned is right on track with what our futurecast is showing us. So I'm going to try to take you hour by hour through the rest of the day to see what we can expect as we await these storms moving again. Again, right now, exactly where that front is along those counties I mentioned as Comanche, Brown County, again, near Goldthwaite, you all are beginning to see that heavy rain. As we step into our 3 p.m. hour, looks to be like the rain is breaking up just a little bit, but we're still going to encounter those showers as that front makes its way across central Texas. It's in a very linear path right now, and if it holds together, we can expect to see the front right over I-35 around that 5 p.m. hour. Now, this model may not be doing it much justice, but you do see those isolated cells where we could possibly see that tornadic activity spin up there. So that's again why I want to say know your safe place. Make sure you are going over your safety plan with your family right now. If you hear my voice and you know someone in Central Texas into the Brazos Valley, make sure you give them a heads up. Contact your friends and family so everyone is staying safe as these storms move into our area. Again, right at 5 p.m. that front should be right along I-35 there. You can actually see where the winds are converging. Winds are pushing in from the west there and also from the south. So once they meet, that's why we could possibly have that chance for spin up and tornadic activity over our area. You see there the rain intensified once it crossed over I-35. Now we're into our 6 p.m. hour. Again, this is just a futurecast here. So this rain could potentially be anywhere between I-35 and I-45 as we head into the remainder of the evening there. And you see more heavy pockets of rain forming as that front continues to cross our area. So that's why it's important that if you do have any errands to run, you try to get out and do it right now before the heaviest rain comes in, making sure you already have dinner squared away because those storms are going to move in right at our dinner time hour. And again, not a great time to travel. And sadly for Football Friday, most of us will be getting some very heavy rainfall there. So potentially leading to game cancellations. Be mindful of that as well as we go throughout the remainder of your Friday. Again, a lot of the heaviest rain continuing to push off towards the east as we approach 9 p.m. on Friday night, but it's lingering there. So still dealing with a lot of heavy showers even by 9 o'clock as rain continues to make its exit out of our viewing area. Now we're behind the front well into that 10 o'clock hour, but still dealing with a lot of heavy rainfall across our area. Luckily, though, the threat for severe weather will begin to die down through the night into early Saturday morning. Still going to be waking up to a few showers, though, on Saturday morning. Again, maybe some isolated heavy downpours, but we're out of the way of the severe weather threat as we approach early Saturday morning, which is great news. And through much of the day on Saturday, we're not going to see a lot of rainfall at all. So we're seeing a lot of clear conditions, at least by Saturday afternoon. That means plenty of sunshine is returning, and we are headed back into some more fall-like conditions, I will say, as we approach the weekend. And now, since we will be behind that front, temperatures are going to be a lot cooler. So again, keep that in mind as you get ready to head into the weekend. A beautiful one is actually shaping up for us again today, dealing with a stormy day. That's why we are weather impact alert today. But for tomorrow, behind that cold front system, we're going to drop into the low 70s, 72 degrees for your Saturday, 75 by Sunday. And then those temperatures are ramping right back up as we head into Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. We're talking upper 70s to low 80s out there as we approach next week. But again, still staying very comfortable as we head into next week as well. And the chance for rainfall is clearing out. So today, the last day to deal with heavy showers and storms before things begin to shape up as we approach the weekend and into next week. Temperature wise, like I mentioned before, it is warm outside. We're already seeing upper 70s and low 80s across our area, 84 degrees right now in the College Station area, 73 in Comanche. You can already begin to see that temperature difference. It's 73 degrees in Comanche and it's 79 in Marlin right now. And that's because they're already beginning to see rain pushing in. Again, that front position right along those counties there where you see those 73 degrees, 74, even 77 in Goldthwaite, but they're not getting a lot of the heaviest rain just yet. So we're already seeing some rain cooled areas. And again, since we are already seeing very warm warm temperatures. Once that cold front system pushes in, it's going to create that instability that we need that could potentially spark up the chance for those severe storms, as well as tornadic activity with wind shear presence. Again, we have a lot of the ingredients in the atmosphere capable of producing tornadoes today, so be mindful of that. Currently, again, I mentioned not under any watches, which is great news so far, but that could change as we head into the rest of the day. I'm going to step off screen here to come over to check the Facebook chat just to make sure that nobody has any questions or comments, as I am still on this live broadcast right now, and it doesn't look to be that case. And you're so welcome. Somebody said thanks for the update. Of course, and if anything changes in between now and the time that we go live at 6 News at 5, you can look for those updates on our Facebook page, or if necessary, I will be back on for another live broadcast to keep you all informed. Again, I want to make sure that you all are staying safe as we get ready to deal with the potential for tornadic activity moving in. And matter of fact, I think I'm going to step back one more time to show that graphic that highlights the safest places to go in your home in the event that a tornado is, or we do have a warning in place, or you need to move very quickly. So I just want you all to be mindful of that. I'm going to show this one more time before I get off, and also give people a chance, if they have any questions, to drop them in the chat there. But again, here are the safest places to go in your home in the event that a tornado watch or even a warning is in effect. Definitely a warning. You want to move quickly and get to your safe location. So here's that reminder, remembering to stay away from windows. Not a time at all to look outside, and since it will be later on in the evening, it's going to be dark out, so it will be hard to see. So you want to make sure once those storms roll in that you are at home in a safe location, not trying to travel or not trying to be outside in any way, shape, or form, because it could potentially set you up for a very dangerous situation. But you want to make sure that you are into your bathrooms, into your interior hallways, closets, staircases, and remember, the basement is the best place to go if you have one. Always protecting your head from the potential of debris flying, or maybe the roof, getting knocked off your home and rain entering in. You always want to make sure you have something covering your head. You're at the lowest level of your home and you're staying safe and staying protected. I'm going to step off so you all can screenshot this image and share it around. Show it to your friends, show it to your family. Make sure everybody know where their safe location is to go in their home. Remember, we do have that threat for severe weather today. Here it is. I'm going to show the risk zone one more time. Also, that level 1 marginal risk include the chance for hail, gusty winds, as well as flash flooding, of course, along with heavy rain and lightning. But we're talking about tornado safety because we have that level 2 slight risk over counties in our viewing area right now. Wherever you see that yellow highlighting, that is indicating that we could potentially see the chance for isolated tornadic activity. So that's why I wanted to jump on and keep you all informed about that today. And like I mentioned, if anything changes, we will be back with another update. But for now, I hope you all stay safe. Have a fabulous Friday. We're getting ready to head into a beautiful weekend.